The Autodromo Group C Sport Chrono. It's a digital watch, and in this configuration, it's very difficult to see. I noticed there's like no videos on this watch. Very interesting. My good buddy, Wet Watches. I'll put a link to his YouTube channel down below. Look at that. Sounds like corduroys rubbing together. He sent this over for a video. He had to have it. He bought it. And then, like most of us, serial flipper, here it is back on my channel. But I figured I'd take the opportunity to talk about this watch and show it a little bit. So if anybody out there is looking at one of these Autodromo Group C Sport Chronos, that would have a little bit of video reference to do so. That is all this video is. It is not a tutorial. It is not a explanation of how to work the alarm or set the watch or anything like that. So I just straight up told you a minute in, if that's why you're here, just go ahead and you could leave, because that's not what I'm going to do. We're going to just show the watch. We're going to talk about it and hopefully give you some video reference so you can decide on your own if you want to pick one of these up. This is a 36 millimeter wide watch. All this stuff will be down below too. 42 millimeter lug to lug. Very good job on the Cerakote. Yeah, it's Cerakoted. That's how you get these great colors. It's only 10.10 millimeters, so 0.10 millimeter thick. It does have a sapphire crystal up top, believe it or not. So it is a robust watch. It has 20 millimeter lug width, so if you want to change those out, you can. However, when you're doing that, you have to be very careful to not chip the Cerakote. There's even, I'll show you in the manual, a little warning part there about chipping the Cerakote, which would be easy to do with, say, like one of these guys, and you're digging in there, and you might chip it. I mean, what does that mean? I don't that it's chipped. I guess whatever. Who cares? It's your watch, right? If you want to chip it, go ahead and chip it. There's a few different colors of this. This obviously being the yellow. There's a blue one. There's a black one. And each color has like a little bit different accent colors too. So like the black one has, I don't know if it's like orange or something. I can't remember. There's a silver and then there's a gray. I think the gray one has some green accent colors. Most of them have a positive display. Now, I would recommend going with a positive display personally, just because this one's, as you can clearly see, you can read it, but it's not a very vivid contrast on that negative display. There is a light button right here. You can push that and it will illuminate, which of course in the dark would be nice, but it might help a little bit even during the day. So it is an LCD. It displays the time, the day, and the date. There's a few other functions on this one. If you scroll through the mode, which is right here, you have a stopwatch, of course, start, stop, reset over here, or split, and then back to your time. There's also an alarm. I don't know how to set it. Don't care. And then that's how you set the time. So that's it. That's as much tutorial you're going to get. It's actually a pretty simple, intuitive, functioning module. And the buttons are clearly labeled on the backside. Start, stop, mode, split, reset, and light. And then, of course, you have a Group C race car pressed into the case back there. Stainless steel, sapphire, crystal, 30-meter water depth rating on this. Don't get it too wet. It's even in the band. It is a FKM rubber band. It's extremely comfortable. And I believe you can reverse it. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to if you wanted to. You just take the pin out of this and flip this around and then flip them around on here. And then you could, I don't know why you would, because this is going to collect DNA way more than this would. I think that's about it. Price-wise, I know some people are going to gripe about this. They're $475. But, I mean, this is a custom. It's not, it's not like Casio or something where they're making thousands and thousands of them. Autodromo does small batch. So, like, there's not a ton of these out there. But I think it's very comfortable on wrist. It wears great. It's unique. again, like I said, if I were going to pick one up, I'd get the positive display. Other than that, like, you can still read it. It's just, I mean, it's more difficult to read is all. Packaging is pretty cool. Box is nice. Comes with this little Group C. It looks like the wheel from a Group C car. It's nice done package. And then, of course, you have your booklet here, which would be your tutorial inside here. But I wanted to show you, there was like a warning right here. Important! Note about Cerakote. Watch the edges, blah, blah, blah. You could crack it. I mean, I have another Cerakote watch here. This Unimatic is Cerakoted, but they, like, kind of patina the edge. So, I mean, I guess if you cracked it, maybe just sand it smooth so it doesn't, like, lift and continue to crack. I don't know. Cerakote is pretty tough. I mean, they when I was first made aware of Cerakote, it was on firearms, and firearms take an abuse, so, and it wears nice. These are just more uniform and bold colors, so you probably don't want to damage that. It might look, well, damaged. But since we have illumination, let's experience that. There we go, nice and bright. How long does it stay on? Pretty decent amount of time. Will it stay on if I just leave it on? If I hold the button? Nope, it still shuts off. It's on an auto off. So, there you go. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.